Alright, so let's carry on. Get to this damn city. Woo! We've actually made it! 100 XP! And we've leveled up! Fantastic! Just by travelling. So, lesson kids. Walk places and you'll level up. Which is actually fairly true. But now, I've got skill points. Fantastic. So, we got the Warrior and the Blade Master classes. Okay, so each of those has different, like, attributes that you can do things with. So, what's in the Warrior? I can increase my toughness, which is a passive increase of maximum HP. Pretty handy. Taunt increases all enemies' hate towards the warrior by 50. Alright. And power attack increases damage by 15%, but reduces speed by 10%. Okay, and what's in here? So apparently I've already got dual wield, because she already dual wields. Offhand weapons inflict 50% damage. Offhand weapons inflict 75% damage. Okay, so this will just eventually increase so that it does the same damage as if it was in the main hand. Rally. Incites all party members, giving a 10% attack bonus for 3 turns for everyone. Nice! Reduces by 1 turn the paralysed, weakened, scared and confused conditions. Oh, nice! Okay, knockdown. Knocks an enemy down, dealing 125% normal attack damage, with a 40% chance to confuse him. Damn, that's a good ability. 20 SP it costs. And what's this? No mercy. Oh, damn. Hit enemy for critical hits with a 40% chance of weakening the target. If enemy has under 50% HP and is not a boss... Jesus. Okay, I think I might actually go for this one. Knockdown. Yeah, let's go for that. And I've got 3 attribute points to spend. So, tell you what. Strength. Loren, you're big on strength. So I'm going to go with that. And skill. Increase that as well. So let's do that. Fantastic. And now let's do Eleanor. So we got the Thief and the Hero class. So in the Hero class, apparently I have... Oh, I've got a healing... Of course I do. They told me I was useful for healing. So I've got a healing spell that I can use. Good to know. I can buff that up. Restore resurrects a knocked out character. That will be very handy. At the moment, I'm not sure I need it because it's fairly early in the game, and I don't think fights are going to get particularly difficult yet. I hope. Energy restores 25% of targeted allies' stamina spell points. Skill has a long delay. Okay, fair enough. Oh snap! Look at the time needed. 12. That's actually fairly long. Ward increases elemental resistance 3 turns, and neutralize removes 3 turns of any negative condition. That is very handy. What is in Thief? Flaming Torch. Target needs to have one of those status ailments. Critically hits a single weakened, scared, slowed, or confused target with 130 damage, 40% chance to cause burning condition. Nice. Ice Flask is exactly the same, but frozen. Backstab does more damage and causes shattered condition, and choke causes tire condition. Nice. I think I'm going to do something in here. I think... No, you know what? I'm actually going to go for one of these. I think I'm going to go Flaming Torch. I'm actually going to pump some points into strength so I get more HP and some skill. There we go. Look at that. They arrived in Grimoire. Eleanor was able to get them past the gate guard without any trouble. Just a warning to keep all weapons away. Loren, looking at you. The open market in the town square was bustling with activity. Listen to this delightful music. Just listen to that. So, this is all the human empire can show for their capital. You said earlier that it was a mountain. God damn it. Okay, I think I've learned my lesson. Let's go friendly. I see nothing wrong with it, Your Highness. It is only different from the Citadel. Loren looked at Eleanor strangely, but did not say anything. Come, we need to find out what these settlers know. Loren wants to search all over Grimoire for clues, and Eleanor will have a chance to react at each location. This is a time to build your character's personality. Every time you select a choice between joking, friendly, or forceful answers, you influence Eleanor's attitude. Okay, fair enough, that's what I've been doing. To end your search, go to the tavern. So, we'll be going to the tavern last. So let's just work our way down. Let's go to the marketplace. They walked through the stalls of the market. Loren flinched and recoiled at everyone that was hurrying past her. Her patience disappeared. She stomped her foot and shouted at the top of her lungs. Okay, we gotta shout. I'm gonna have a drink first. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Enough! I am Loren of the Amazons, and I am on a search for my mother. The whole of the marketplace turned to gawk at her. And then they continued with what they were doing, completely uninterested. Sounds about right. Just ignore the crazy person, darling. Just keep walking, keep walking. Loren was stunned, having never been ignored in her life. Eleanor was worried that she'd take it personally and become angry, so she swooped in to disrupt her thoughts. Good plan. Let us ask one of the vendors personally. Maybe they have seen our queen. Oh, okay, we got Backpack Beard Man. Red hair. Loren's lips pressed tightly together as she reluctantly walked up to her fruit stall. I am Princess Loren. My mother, the Queen of the Amazons. Fresh apples! Apples! Good fruit for you! I don't know what accent that was. It's like some weird Eastern European... I don't know! The salesman picked up a bright red fruit that neither of them had seen before, probably an apple, and shoved it into Loren's hand. Her eyes went large from being handled like a commoner. 1 apple or 2 apples? Loren, however, was too offended to respond. 2 apples for the big woman! Oh god, okay. Vendor's wife. 2 apples, 6 gold! Okay. I don't know what... Sorry, I'm gonna joke there. This is great fun. I'm sorry. For what it's worth, I don't think you're a big woman. Loren glared at her as if she was even more insulted. Or, I do? Very big woman. The biggest, strong woman. Okay, game. You're winning me over here. This is good. Breeza will pay for attaching you to me. Loren dropped the apple without care for it. We're leaving. Yes, ma'am. The princess would not subject herself to the horror of the marketplace again. Oh god, that was wonderful. Okay, let's go to the combat arena. Maybe we'll have more luck here, and I won't end up calling Loren, like, small or big or something. Loren wished to appeal to the strongest people of the city, and the grand arena in the heart of Grimoire attracted her immediately. So this is their training grounds. It is odd-looking, almost like a temple. It looks as if it is suited to seat an audience, perhaps for a proving. We should be able to find their most influential people here. Eleanor hoped this would be true, but not every culture revered warriors like the Amazons. Yup. Loren walked straight into the open pit without trouble, looking very much like she belonged there. Gladiators were training loudly before them, and a few spectators were seated in the stands. Where are all the women? War Master! And that's a title. How do you get that title? I want that title. Are you a new recruit? I wasn't told about you. A grizzled old man eyed Loren up and down, making her uncomfortable. Behind him was a large gladiator resting against his sword. Damn, look at this Conan motherfucker. Bring me your mightiest warrior. The gladiator raised his chin. You're looking at him. Why? We need a favour in the search for my mistress's mother. The War Master and the gladiator both turned to see Eleanor for the first time. They gawked at Eleanor, reaching for their weapons. What the fuck? An elf. How did you get into the city? Oh snap, okay. Sod it, I'm gonna joke. How did you get into the city? I like the joking options, they're so sassy. We don't need any more fighters. So you can go back to wherever you crawled out from. Eleanor blinked at the bile that her existence had stirred in them. She could barely comprehend it. Fortunately, Loren stepped in between them to shield her. She is a servant of the Amazons. Servant? Yeah, I'm going to make him... Like, he's really strong, but he's going to be really dumb. So, servant? We're done here. Loren whipped away from the men and Eleanor rushed after her. The Empire's warriors were not all that they had hoped. This is going well. This is going really well so far. I like it. Let's go to the guard post. They opted to ask officials rather than the public. Ooh, look at that fancy-ass hat! This guy's got to be important with a hat like that. When they walked up to the guard post, the soldiers' chatter was quickly silenced. Loren merely stood, her legs spread and her arms crossed. Okay. And not a man was taller than her. No one spoke for a very long moment. I'm going joking again. I'm going joking. This must be the sound of pure astonishment and wonder. You're welcome, boys. Who are you and why are you here? I am Princess Loren of the Amazons. My mother is the Queen of the Amazons. You're a princess? My mother has gone missing and she is believed to have travelled through your lands. The Amazons really exist? I thought my parents made them up to scare me. Have you seen my mother? Tell me where she is. So there really is a group of women in the mountains that enslave men? Oh shit, yep. Eleanor knows what's going down. All of the guards went deadly serious, their looks turning heated. I am not ashamed of my culture. Probably not the right thing to say. So it's true! The guards broke out in insults, demanding that they get out of their sight and that they were not welcome in Grimoire. Eleanor pleaded with Loren not to kill them, so that they would not earn the ire of the Empire, or else they would never find her mother. Oh my god, their search was not going well. You're damn right it wasn't. Okay, let's try the castle, last place before the tavern. The highest place of authority was naturally the next step in their search. Oh my god. They walked right up to the castle and were able to step inside the Grand Hall, which was open to the public. Oh damn, this guy's got a fancy hat and a beard. This guy's got to be like super guard or whatever he is. They were not allowed any further, however. A group of guards and a royal vassal, were blocking the entrance to the inner cloister. Many peasants were already pleading with the vassal to gain entry. Please, my family is starving. You must let me in. The council is in session, and will hear no one. Begone. Loren pushed past everyone with ease and stood at the front of the mob. The vassal took a step back just to take her in. The guards went tense from how threatening she looked. I am Loren of the Amazons. I have come to speak with your queen. Queen? What queen? The Empire has no queen. Loren closed her eyes briefly as if it pained her. Then your king. Are you joking? We have a council that governs the Empire, not a king or queen. Yeah, give it democracy, Loren, jeez. Then tell your council that I seek an audience with her. Ma'am, oh my god, you really can't be that dumb to think a council is one person, oh my god. The vassal laughed at Loren, instantly enraging her. Her jaw clenched, but she restrained herself. Good. Joking! Oh god. She may be a princess, but she's mastered 200 different ways of killing a man, and it only takes one to do the job. Right. She's a princess, and I'm a forest nymph. You're the 6th princess who's tried to get inside today, lady. I will not ask you again. Tell your council that Loren of the Amazons demands an audience. The guards raised their weapons, ready to eject Loren from the premises. Yeah, Eleanor's immediately again aware of the situation. Mistress, let's not get thrown out of the city, or worse, in jail. You will not get away with this. When my mother is restored to the throne, she will punish you. The vassal did not seem worried, though Eleanor knew that he definitely should be. Okay. Finally, we can go to the tavern. Their search for information was more difficult than they had anticipated. Their investigation had only brought them trouble and suspicion among the locals. Worse, Loren was not earning any favour for being an Amazon princess. She confided in Eleanor that if her title was not to be honoured, then she would refrain from invoking it. Thank you! Oh my god, you're learning! Finally! She was willing to put her pride aside for the sake of her mother. Jesus Christ. By the time they reached the tavern, the sun was starting to set. Fearful of getting the same treatment that she received everywhere else, Loren held back and waited for Eleanor to turn to her. It is late, and we have learned nothing new. What do we do now? Eleanor was surprised at first, not understanding why royalty would ask a mere servant for advice. Then she remembered that this was the first time that Loren had been outside of the Amazon Citadel. Oh my god, 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 we've got our first romance option, oh my god. I'm going for it. It's in, oh, but it's in brackets. Does that mean I can, or does that mean there's a chance it'll fail? I'm going for it. I've got to try, it's the first one, I have to try. We should get some rest and try again tomorrow. We should be able to get a room here. I believe this is an inn. Is it really safe for us to do that in a place like this? I'll guard you vigilantly tonight, Your Highness. Everything will be fine. Very wise of you. Of course, Your Highness. Eleanor led Loren to the bar across the room, distantly guessing that she was innocent to the fact that they would be sleeping in the same room. Snap. Woo! We got our first romance thing! Loren walked over to the counter with a confident stride. Give me a room. Oh, look at this. Just humble bartender. Just hairy arms and fancy neck shirt. Look at that. The bartender ignored her and continued what he was doing. Did he not hear me? Maybe not. You! Give me one of your rooms! Loren raised her voice when she spoke, but the owner still ignored her. Acknowledge my presence, you uneducated lout! Let me try, Your Highness. Sir, may we please rent one of your rooms for tonight? Nothing. You're just being a jerk. I mean, come on. These humans are animals. The bartender scoffed. Loren's patience was gone. Oh, snap! She reached across the bar and grabbed the owner by his tunic, yanking him clear off the ground. In the Citadel? Guards! Guards! Oh shit. Some guards who were standing in the corner hurried forward to apprehend them. Draco suddenly appeared out of the crowd. Woohoo! Draco! And hurried to the side of Loren and Eleanor. Eleanor's surprised. Be gone, weakling! Well, no need to thank me. Whoosh! The half-elf magician whipped up a bright hot wall of fire, sending everyone further into panic. The fire did not burn anything, but it was too hot, keeping the guards at bay. You followed us! Of course I did! Loren drew her swords. I spared your life once. Don't get in my way again. Don't kill anyone! We don't want trouble with the Empire! Yes, what she said! I'm too handsome to die! I really like this guy. Loren growled and ran right through the wall of fire. Draco and Eleanor could only hear her fight off the guards. Huh. She shouldn't be able to do that. Eleanor shook her head and ran through the fire as well to help her mistress. Draco chuckled at how little his magic daunted these two travellers. Not like most folk, Draco will now fight on my side. He's a mage and has very useful AoE or area of effect spells. The guards are resistant to normal physical damage but weak against fire. Use this fireball wisely. Kick ass, get in the back here. Awesome. Okay, so my go. Let's just pow. Open with one of those. Okay, let's try and beat you up. Pow. Now it's your go. Ooh. So what's this? Magic bolt. Magic bolt. Base attack and mages. Does 9 to 10 damage. Not great. Melee attack. Well, he's a mage. I'm not going to do that. What's this? Fireball. Hits the target with fire damage for 300% of caster's base attack. Has a 10% chance of causing burn condition. Look how much damage this thing does! Jeez! Do it. And they all died.
Either I'm really good, or they really weren't.
Yeah, what she said. We won! Loren leveled up! No skill points, just this. So let's do that. There we go. Loren kicked the last guard, sending him to the floor where the rest of the guards were groaning in pain. The fight and the fire died down, and an empty tavern was all that was left. Loren wiped the blood from her face and stalked back over to the bartender. Where were we?